It's my pleasure to be with you tonight as we continue our mission of advancing leadership and rewarding excellence. Our color guard this evening comes from the oldest post of the Corps, Marine Barracks, Washington, D.C., and is led by Sergeant Jean-Pierre St. Cyrin, 43rd Color Sergeant of the Marine Corps. Our musical support is provided by the brass quintet from the President's Own United States Marine Band, led by Gunnery Sergeant Anthony Bellino. Founded in 1798 by an act of Congress, the Marine Band is our nation's oldest professional musical organization and is the oldest continuously active unit in the Marine Corps. Please rise for the presentation of the colors, our national anthem, and the retirement of the colors, and remain standing for the playing of the Marines' hymn. Please join me in thanking the band and the color guard for their outstanding support this evening. Thank you. Please be seated. Please direct your attention to the screens for a brief video presentation.
The Marine Corps Association is the professional association of the United States Marine Corps. Founded over 100 years ago by General John A. LtGen, who, along with a group of like-minded Marines, saw the need for an association whose mission was the betterment and improvement of the Corps through professional development, the recognition of excellence, and by expanding awareness of the rich traditions and history of the world's finest fighting force.
The MCA is a member-based organization comprised of tens of thousands of active duty, reserve, and veteran Marines, and together with our donors and industry partners, we provide a variety of resources to assist in the education and growth of those in the profession of arms. Our Total Force membership program provides premium memberships to all serving active and reserve Marines at no cost to the individual.
The Marine Corps Gazette and Leatherneck, Magazine of the Marines, are the flagship publications of the Marine Corps Association. The MCA first published the Marine Corps Gazette in 1916 as the Corps' professional journal for sharing ideas and professional discussion. Today's contributors include Marines of all ranks from across the force, discussing topics relevant to all elements of the MAGTF, as well as leadership, innovation, and modernization. In its over 100 years in print, Leatherneck Magazine has shared the stories of Marines and friends of Marines in every clime and place, from personal accounts of historic battles to today's deployments.
To develop professional excellence in all Marines and the Marine Corps community, the Marine Corps Association provides a wide range of resources, including battle study packages, authoritative references, MCA films, podcasts, and decision-making exercises.
We also support commanders across the force with professional dinners, spouse summits, and professional leaders conferences. Through these programs, we provide Marines and spouses with tools and knowledge, as well as opportunities to hear from military, academic, and industry subject matter experts to challenge and inform their thinking. The association also partners with the Marine Corps to recognize the achievements of thousands of Marines each year.
High-performing Marines in various occupational fields are recognized by their communities, deputy commandants, and commanding generals at annual awards dinners. Honor graduates receive awards provided by the MCA at institutions ranging from the recruit depots to top-level PME schools.
Since 2015, the MCA has co-hosted the Modern Day Marine Military Exposition to provide the Corps' leadership an annual venue to engage with Congress, industry, the media, and Marines. The bookstore is MCA's new online destination for professional military reading and Marine Corps heritage, connecting Marines, families, and supporters with trusted books, lifestyle apparel, commemorative gifts, and birthday ball supplies that educate, inspire, celebrate tradition, and preserve the intellectual, cultural, and historical legacy of the Corps. For over a century, it has been the privilege of the Marine Corps Association to support the professional development of Marines on and off the battlefield. And we look forward to continuing to serve our fellow Leathernecks in every clime and place in the future. Semper Fidelis.
Well, now it's my pleasure to introduce the President and the CEO of the Marine Corps Association. Please welcome Lieutenant General Charles Sciarrotti.
As I was coming up here, Preston said, good luck. So I just want to make one quick observation before we get started here. And not to put a mark on the evening, but General Carter had a lot more control of the crowd last year than General Matos. So I'm not sure, but we're just going to start off that way and just to put a mark on the wall. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, and thank you so much for joining us. This is our 7th Deputy Commandants for Information Awards Dinner. As you can see, we have a great crowd, a very loud and boisterous crowd. We have 29 awards. We're going to get it through each and every one of them in about 6 hours, so just bear with me. I want to thank Master Sergeant Preston, our MC, and thank him for all the work that he does in getting us ready for this evening. I'm proud to lead this team, this association. I've been given the privilege to do so. We provide support across the Marine Corps to our deputy commandants, our commandant, and force commanders around the globe, and we are extremely proud to be able to do this. It is a legacy that has been passed on from General John A. LeJeune to ensure that we are entrusted with the lines of efforts and the mission of this association, and that is to develop and help develop the professionalism of our Corps, to recognize professional excellence, and to really care and curate for our history and the traditions that we are known for, and we're very proud to do that. We do this across the globe, as I mentioned, 37 events this year, 17 dinners. Next week we will be hosting you at Modern Day Marine 2026, followed by a series of dinners, and then off to the hinterlands, Okinawa, Iwakuni, Germany. As always, we have to hit Germany in October for the Oktoberfest. It's important that we bring cheer out there to do that. As I said, this association was based on the three tenets, and we are extremely proud to continue to do that. This year, we will award over 3,700 awards, and we're very proud of that. And as the video, for those of you that were paying attention, as the video talked about, we award awards from our honor person at boot camp all the way up through some of these named awards here, 37 awards. 180 of them, roughly, or so, are given out at dinners like this. The rest of them are given to force commanders so that they can augment their individual military award system with some named awards out there in the fleet, and we're very proud to do that. This dinner, this event was really, although I'd like to take credit for it, I can't take credit for it. I have to pass the credit to Lieutenant General Lori Reynolds. When she first stood up DCI, her and her team, obviously Lori, for those of you that know her, a superb leader, but really recognized that this would be something that would bring the community together, and she approached the association, and as a result, the first dinner happened 7 years ago. And so we're very proud to be able to continue to support our Deputy Commandant did I say installations? It has an I. Information. So I apologize to General Matos for that. But this evening I have the honor of, like I said, being the CEO and president of the association. And this would not be possible without a very dedicated and professional team that does it, led by Leanne Mitchell. Ma'am, thank you so much. What you didn't see here about an hour and a half ago was this room belonged to the National History Bee. And in an hour and a half, this team of vice presidents, publishers, editors joined here and made this room look as professional and beautiful as it is tonight. So to the team of the Marine Corps Association, just a round of applause, please. I do have the honor of co-hosting this event, and it is a co-hosted event with the Deputy Commandant for Information, and that is Lieutenant General Jay Matos. Sir, thank you so much for allowing the Marine Corps Association to be part of this. We are truly honored. We want to welcome you and Kim here. Little side story here, not to put them on the spot, but I first met Jay and Kim at bowling when they were moving into our quarters. It's ours because we were there. They kicked us out. And since that time, we've been friends. And so thank you so much for that. I apologize if my dog left any treats for you on the yard. I tried picking up all the droppings, but I think I left a couple for you there. So just to keep our relationship warm. We are honored tonight, and I know in this community he requires no special introduction, which he will receive later in the evening. But as our guest of honor, we'd like to welcome Lieutenant General Dennis Crall. Sir, thank you so much for being here. Your continued leadership and mentorship in this very complex environment of information continues to shine a bright light. And so thank you so much for all you do and continue to do. So thank you. Round of applause again. You get 2 tonight. I'm joined at the head table, obviously, with Kim and Jay Matos, Lieutenant General Jerry Carter. Again, no stranger to this crowd, but I have to say this because it took me a long time to get it right, but Director Advisor for Military Affairs, DAMA. Did I get that right, Jerry? Thank you so much. Master Gunnery Sergeant Shepard, Ra. Master Gunnery Sergeant Dennis Cashin, 2MEF Intel Chief, right? Had to come up here and show us how to do it up in the big, you came up from 2MEF just to show us how to do it. I like that. Tony Moore from BH, sir, thank you again, as always, for being here. And DJ Legoff, sir, thank you for being here from Leidos. Thank you so much. We are also joined tonight by Major General Mark Cunningham and his wife, Mary. Brigadier General Jeremy Winters, I don't know if I've seen you yet, but if you're around here, there you go, Jeremy. Good to see you, my friend. And your wife, Holly, is your wife with you tonight? You're not, okay, so we won't say hello to her tonight, so good. Okay, Brigadier General Will Wilburn, sir, good to see you. And SES Jeff Hurley, Executive Director for IC4. So, in the House, we have a number of general officers, admirals, and SESs. Just really quick, if I could. Good friend, Lieutenant General Dan O'Donoghue, sir. I know I've seen you somewhere. There you go. Lieutenant General Steve Rudder. Rear Admiral Sink Harris, Brigadier General John Thomas, Brigadier General Dave Reese, Brigadier General Matt Reed, Brigadier General Dave Burton, SES Layla Gardner. Big round of applause. Thank you again for continuing to support this association with all of your leadership. We're honored also tonight to host the son of CW5 Joe Granero, Colonel Scott Granero, who is currently assigned as Chief of Staff Air Ground to the Assistant Secretary of the Navy, RD&A. Scott, are you here? There you go. Good to see you, bro. To our corporate sponsors, I always take the time to call you out specifically. Again, can't talk enough about the support that you provide to this association, but more importantly, to the support that you provide to our Marine Corps, bringing your capabilities to bear at a time of evolving change in the Marine Corps and on the battlefield. So thank you for all that you do, for supporting our warfighters. Thank you for connecting with our leadership, and just thank you for being here and being counted. So round of applause for all of our different sponsors. If you pick up your pamphlets tonight, we'll go through that really quickly as we always do. Open it up and you'll see our guest of honor's bio. Following page will be the sequence of events. At the bottom, if you take time to scan that QR code, you will see the schedule of events for Modern Day Marines for next week. Incredible and impactful 3 days for the Marine Corps. It is the premier communications platform for the Marine Corps. 60 briefs across 5 platforms. Pretty impressive when you go there. On the following pages, you'll see all of the award winners. And then we've taken time to attach a QR code at the bottom there that really captures all of the citations and accomplishments of each individual so that we would not have to read each individual citation tonight. Otherwise, we truly would be here for 6 hours. And so we want to just make sure that you take time to go through all of those. At the end of the pamphlet, you will see our sponsors, and I'd like to first start by recognizing some of our new sponsors who've provided support to many, if not all, of these awards, and then also for our premier sponsors who have provided the support for the dinner. With our newest sponsors from Psycor, I know I spoke with you tonight. Welcome, thank you. Wow, that was good. That was motivating. Cyber Defense Technologies, Karasoft, Lumbee IT Solutions, LLC, Mixed Mode. Thank you so much. A round of applause for our newest sponsors. And then for our platinum sponsors, really the ones that are helping us tonight with the dinner, Q Intel and Teledyne FLIR. Thank you so much for all that you do. Couple of final recognitions. We always want to do this, and that is to recognize the families of those awardees who are going to be presented tonight. So please stand if you are a family member or a close relative. How's that? Thank you so much. I know many of you have traveled a long distance to be here, to be here as we recognize your loved ones. So thank you not only for that, but thank you for the continuing support that you give your Marine civilian throughout their career. So thank you. And then for our young sergeants and below, please stand. Truly, 149 active duty Marines, and we have 10 sergeants and below. It's a headquarters. I love it. All right, great. But thank you. You are truly the future, not only of this community, but of a Marine Corps. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for your service. Really honored to be there. Thank you. And then finally, just before I turn it over to our chaplain to get us started here, and that is, if I just ask all of you to just keep in your prayers and thoughts those service members, men and women who are forward deployed, protecting our freedoms and doing the work of the nation. So just a small sign of our appreciation for them. So thank you. And now for the chaplain. All right. Go ahead.
Please stand with me and join me in prayer. Almighty God, we come to you tonight and ask that you would bless us with your presence. God, we ask a special blessing upon each awardee and their family member that are going to be honored tonight. We thank you for their service and their sacrifice to our nation and our United States Marine Corps. We thank you for the experts in this room that serve in the information realm. We honor their unique skill sets and each and every one of their sacrifice. We ask that you bless the food tonight and those who prepared it, serve it, and organized this event. And God, we come to you tonight with great anticipation of what is to come in our nation and in our Marine Corps and the intelligence industry, and ask that you give people wisdom and discernment to be both innovative and ethical as we work in these fields. God, we thank you for the gifts you give each and every one of us. And we know that every skill and every good gift is from above. We pause to thank you and honor you for these wonderful gifts. God, we pray tonight for each and every member of our military who are forward deployed, fighting our nation's battles. We pray that you are with them and that you comfort them tonight. In your name, amen.
Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your dinner. We'll see you in about 45 minutes. Thank you.
I'm the Senior Enlisted Advisor. Thank you for joining us this evening. If everyone can please look at the screens, we have a video for you this evening. I will have the shortest speech this evening.
Think we don't know you? We know who you are.
Priority one in the service is our...
We know when you're on the move. We know who you communicate with. We know where you are, what you're doing, what you think you're about to do. If one of us can see you, hear you, or sense you, we can all reach out. And strike you. And you'll know when we do.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce the Deputy Commandant for Information, General Matos.
Hey, thank you so much, General Schiroti. Appreciate it. Deputy Commandant for Information. Just make sure it's not installations. So, again, what a tremendous honor to be up here. I've sat many of these events out in the crowd. The first time, though, I was standing up here at the podium, looking out and speaking to the crowd. So it's quite an honor and quite a privilege. And just want to say thank you for everyone for coming out to be with us tonight. You know, I talk about it as an honor. What we're going to do tonight, we're going to recognize the best and brightest information warriors there are in the United States Marine Corps. You're going to see them walk across this stage. You're going to not just see individuals, but you're going to see units coming across here. So it's great to see the family, the friends, colleagues, to be here to recognize these Marines and to appreciate what they've done, give them a pat on the back, but to give them their due recognition for what they've accomplished for us. So I want to start by thanking General Schiroti. Appreciate what you and the Marine Corps Association have done for tonight, but across the spectrum to support our Marines, develop the Marines, and make sure that you know the Marine Corps culture that you stand for and you represent is passed on throughout the Marine Corps. So I appreciate everything you did tonight to get us here. We didn't pick any dog droppings in the backyard, but there's a box of magazines and videos that I think you left in the house. That we have it in the trunk, so if you want to stop by after the event. I do want to again recognize all the general officers and SESs, both active duty and retired. Appreciate you all being here. It really means a lot for the continued support you give us, but all the mentoring and the example you set for us. So thank you for that. I also wanted to thank the leaders from the units. Right, it took a lot. The memo comes out, or I'm sorry, the MOR admin comes out early in the calendar year, and I know there's a lot of operations going on, a lot of day-to-day churn going on, but it's really incredibly important to me that you took the time to recognize your Marines, your civilians, your organizations for what they've accomplished and what they've done in support of the Marine Corps. Your actions show that you know what's important, and that what is important is our Marines, who are the finest, the most magnificent Marines we have out there, the most magnificent weapon system that we have within the United States Marine Corps. So taking your time, I really do appreciate it. I also want to thank our partners in industry. In this era of constant competition, Our collaboration between the industry and the Marine Corps is not just a force multiplier, it's fundamental to our success. And you enable our successes, and I want to thank you for that continued innovation and teamwork that you show us each and every day. So like I said, we're here to recognize excellence in the information environment. But let's talk about what that information environment, what that means. This isn't an award for the best IT support section. This isn't about the best help desk that we have out there. These awards to recognize warfighters who are generating effects, supporting operations, and preserving our combat power on the battlefield that is everywhere and all the time. We've hit a point in time now where information warfare is a reality. It's no longer a theoretical discussion that we have in classrooms. It's no longer about, hey, we don't talk about, hey, this is what we think space could do and cyber could do and information operations. We are doing it every single day. We've sped beyond whiteboard drawings and PowerPoints, of operational views of non-kinetic effects to actually planning, synchronizing, and executing high-end operations using space, cyber, information operations, all underpinned by exquisite intelligence. We now live in a world where non-kinetic effects are no longer nice-to-haves or afterthoughts, but they're fully integrated and essential to the execution of kinetic effects and operations across the spectrum. And we are truly operating in a new all-domain fight. Just within the past year, we've seen JTF 84 TAC 2 down at Camp Lejeune, part 2 MEF, bringing together their information warfare units, making it a new paradigm for how to operate in the operations in support of the Southcom operations. We've seen these effects come together in Venezuela in an epic fury. We watch our Marines out in 3MEF as they bring together the Marines and the capabilities they have to operate information warfare inside the first island chain. The work of these Marines will be recognized tonight at the very center of our warfighting ethos. What these Marines do allows a distributed force to operate with precision. It gives the commander a decisive advantage of seeing the battlefield more clearly and acting more quickly than our adversary. The skills and efforts being honored tonight, which range from cyber operations and intelligence analysis to network operations and influence operations, are not just supporting efforts. They are the main effort in the daily competition to gain and maintain a national advantage. While we're here to celebrate the individuals, we understand this is a team sport as well. Consider what it takes to deliver a decisive effect in the information environment. It starts with an intelligence professional identifying a vulnerability that we can attack. That information moves across a network set up and secured by the communications Marines. It's analyzed, weaponized, and executed by our cyberspace and influence operators. All these elements working together as a team have made the Marine Corps, the information warfare community, the standard for the joint force and a model of what right looks like. That entire chain constitutes the team we're talking about. The awardees tonight are the masters of their particular link in that chain, but they know that their true strength comes from the integrity of the whole. That's what makes this reality with our partnership with industry more critical than ever. We need to be fully integrated in a way that involves several key actions: sharing threat information, co-developing solutions, and ensuring that the tools that you provide us are seamlessly woven into the way the Marines fight. Industry's innovation is essential, but it's your collaboration with us that gives us our needed edge. This brings me to our guest speaker, and it's a unique privilege to introduce a leader who not only saw this future, but is one of its primary architects, Lieutenant General Dennis Crall. Yeah. You have his bio, so I'd ask you to take a look at it. He's accomplished so much in here, but I really want to focus on his last job as a Joint Staff J6. This was a culmination of a career spent pushing the Marine Corps and the Department of War forward in the information environment. He championed the idea that information was a joint warfighting function, and to be truly effective, we had to organize, train, and fight as a unified force in this space. He is, and I use this term not lightly, he is the godfather of modern cyber warfare and information integration, not just for the Marine Corps, but for the entire joint force. His strategic foresight and unwavering dedication have left an indelible mark on our warfighting DNA. On a personal note, he's been a mentor to me and an entire generation of information warfare community leaders. He showed us what right looks like, and his leadership has shaped how we approach the challenges we face today and into the future. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, let me please join me in a very warm welcome for tonight's guest of honor, Lieutenant General Dennis Crall.
All right. So they have shared with me that they're going to restrict me to this podium because of this mic. I've never stood in one place for more than about 3 minutes. We'll see how this goes. But this is going to be very brief. So first of all, thank you for the opportunity. When I heard that my name was mentioned in a letter about this event, I thought it was a debarment letter. I didn't realize you wanted me to speak. But this is certainly an opportunity coming back to what I consider to be my people. And it's grown. The tribe has grown over time. And I only want to do two things very quickly so we can get on with our awards. But the two areas that I want to focus on, these awards really need to be described in context. You need to understand the environment in which these individuals and units have excelled. And you also need to understand the challenge on the human side, the human capital side, to continue to build and maintain a group of Marines and support professionals that we've never had to do before. Never. In the history of our country, in the history of our Marine Corps. But make no mistake, this is still about warfighting. This is everything about innovation. And this, maybe years ago, this would be a combat enabler that I would say an advantage would go to the individuals who could possess these skill sets. It's now a combat necessity. It's a risk to mission by not employing this technology on the battlefield. So I want to talk just a brief minute about the convergence, or what I would call the perfect storm that we face, right? So we have this amalgamation right now of comm, intel, cyber, and information professionals that are trying to weave this into a common fabric and against really a near peer that is showing great acumen and prowess in this very same skill set. So the challenge is real. And it's not good just to say, you know what, we've got all these advantages. Our adversaries are pretty sharp in some of these areas, and they don't take days off either. So I look at what's decreasing that's out there. The first thing that I can think of that's decreasing is the time you have available to make key, and in some cases, lifelong decisions. We talked about this romantic notion in World War II of months, and that shrunk to, weeks to days. We're now in milliseconds in some cases. The need for automation and the speed of relevance has never put a tax on us like it has today. The perfect decision that is too deliberate, that's delivered too late, is too late and is completely ineffectual on the battlefield. So we have to understand this idea that we have far less time that's available to us. We think about the difficulty. We have less available means to move the information that we want through our transport layers to the people who need it. We have an active adversary who tries to deny the electromagnetic spectrum and make that transference tougher when we get into thin line, red line, and that tactical edge. Things work great in garrison. They always have. The challenge is how they work in the modern warfight, which will not be fought from garrison positions, but will be fought in areas that have great austerity and challenge to them. And for every compression technology or dispersive technology that I see, the insatiable demand to move data just fills that spot right in, right? When you think you have more, you probably have less. What's also decreasing is the available workforce that we have. It's difficult to recruit for this, but it's also difficult to maintain. I get it. People want to wear the uniform, and they do, and they wear it proudly. But we have an industry that takes a look at the type of people that we produce as Marines. Can you imagine? You can, because they're in the room. But can you imagine taking the brains, the skill set, the courage, and combining that with the work ethic of a United States Marine? Companies have trouble getting their workforce to show up with pants, right? They have trouble in their workforce to make sure they show up before the crack of noon. And people that are worried about all kinds of other things, and our Marines are focused on warfighting and winning. They're focused on the team, they're focused on each other. Yet they pack all of those same skill sets that make it valuable, but they have that secret edge, right? So maintaining that. So these things are decreasing in availability. And what's increasing is our dependency on technology. Now, we like to have these romantic notions of using sextants when we navigate, and TBS still dusts off the compasses, and lieutenants run around with compasses, right? But look at our weapon systems. They're all smart. We don't drop dumb bombs anymore. They all require some level of connectivity. And even though we've got pretty slick on alternates, and we think we can fight through some pretty bad degradation, the idea is that our dependency, I mean, I have stories in the Pentagon of some very tough-looking, 4-stars that run around and say, I don't need a stupid cell phone until it goes out. When that cell phone goes out, there's people in the fetal position, there's people crying, they can't get their email, they can't do their stuff. And I'm like, what happened to, tough guy or tough gal a second ago when you don't need it? I remember talking about I think it was my first week on the job as director of C4, and I was, completely inundated by my team saying, we don't even know what our endpoints are. We can't look at our networks. We have no idea what's happening. And it sounded a little exaggerated until I had a few more days on the job. And I said, this is easy. As a leader, I was taught, you get what you allow. Right, you get what you allow. So why don't we pick the most active domain that is not registered properly, and I will order it shut off. It's my first great act in the seat. I couldn't wait. So they served one up. Check this out, sir, it's busy. It's got all this stuff going on. We don't know who it is. And I said, clearly, some nefarious group operating on our networks shut it down. So they did. They shut it off. They blocked the domain entrance. I go off to my first Commandant staff meeting. I'm clearly the most junior guy in the room. As the meeting starts, there's whispering, the Commandant gets pulled out, there's chaos going on, and the Commandant comes in and goes, we're having some trouble. We got it's parade season, and our website's down, and we can't register people, and we got senators calling, and my first thought was, that can't be me. And I waited about 10 minutes, and it got worse. And he goes, we can't work through this, and now, the whole parade schedule is at jeopardy. And I'm like, I wonder if this could be me. Well, it was me. So we had a very interesting conversation about walking the walk and how technology wasn't needed. Well, apparently it was needed right then. But there was someone asked me, how did that end? Well, it ended me going out to looking at the Commandant's quarters and seeing the little blue LAN cable on the outside of the building, clear violation of about 28 things that we're not supposed to do. So I was vindicated in small print on the 15th page, very hard to see. But this idea of dependencies are real. Think about, even in your personal life, what happens when you're disconnected. Think about in our war fighting, and then you add joint and combined partners who have to share this critical data at speed and have to integrate into our systems, right? This is no longer something that we should strive to have. We have to have it. We have to have it to win, or we have real risk to mission. And there's some other things that are on the increase as well. That's the adversary's capabilities. They're getting good at denying our freedom of movement in that electromagnetic spectrum. At their time, they're choosing. We know things like 0 day. We've seen them pop up as teasers for what I think might come. And then the biggest challenge we have is an increase in data. And everywhere I go, that's the first thing people tell me. We got this volume of data. I can handle volume of data. We can manage data. We've got AI tool sets. We've got automation. We've got ways that we can really rip through volumes. It's not the volume of data that concerns me. It's the other two V's that we don't talk about. The variety of data, and it's multi-classified, how it's derived, its derivations. And also this idea of velocity, the speed with which this data comes to us, right? Swarms even the best, most enhanced system. So you think about this environment that I just described, and I'm not doing it to depress you. My point is, when you hear about the accomplishments tonight, this is the environment these people not only were able to survive in, they've excelled in. They were able to take those challenges above and beyond and demonstrate things that we haven't seen before. So let's talk about these people, right? I had a chance to visit Okinawa and spend time with General Turner. And he's walking me around, showing me a bunch of stuff, some old stomping grounds, and we happened to wander into the EOTG. And here's a group of, I think of this as a land of misfit toys, right? There's like 6 people on the table, and they're working on a Raspberry Pi, and for General Schroeder, that's not a real Pi, right? That is just want to make sure we're all on, miniaturized computer, one solid motherboard, and some application processing on top. I just want to make sure they're not baking in there. We're doing some real work there. So they're actually doing this, and the lead that I'm coding with happens to be a generator mechanic. He has no formal schooling. He's writing code. He is altering, 3D printing his own, and AutoCADing his own equipment. He is adding technology to a home-built UAS. And he's out flying this thing, doing things that even in some industry partners had trouble doing. And I asked him, where did you learn to do this? He didn't know. He goes, I've always been curious. And you know, we walked down the line, there were no formally trained cyber people at that table. Think about the pipeline that it takes to build that level of competency. These are people who aren't intimidated. They understand risk. They speak very freely. We were talking at dinner today. There's a whole new generation that has some awkwardness to it. Some of you are here today, and if you don't think it's you, it probably is you, right? So if you think it's not you, just get over it, right? But there's some awkwardness to it, but what I really appreciate, they're less hierarchical than generations past. Right? They don't care whether you're a general. If you have really nothing value added, they don't really want to talk to you. They're busy. Right? They're not interested in dog and pony shows. They're actually solving problems. So it is eye-watering what's happening. So I leave you with this. Here we have this challenging environment that most say, what in the world are we going to do to succeed? And then we have what I call that modern Marine. That Marine who is free to think, completely unintimidated, and has a different sense of gung-ho, but every much important to the war fight that we have today. And I'll tell you, they're represented in this room tonight. The 4 skill sets that I opened with really is this homogeneous combination of tech, smart, and doing that is not available anywhere else. So it was interesting that they referred to me as a guest of honor when I'm truly an honored guest to come here, and you're going to see the people deserving of honor. It's my distinct privilege, General Matos, for all that, to be here to talk to the team and to have people who have mentored me here and have been good friends through the years. You could not ask for a DCI that could be in better hands right now, and he's going to make you tired, as you should. He's not quite as impatient as I am, but he's working on it, and I'm confident he's going to get there. So my honor to be here with all of you. I'm incredibly proud of your accomplishments, and I think what you're going to see and witness tonight is something you can look back on in years of where did that curve in the bend actually take place in the Marine Corps. It's happening right now. I couldn't be more proud. God bless you all, and Semper Fidelis.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Information Awards Ceremony, where we'll be recognizing the superb performance of Marines, civilian Marines, and units within the information community. Joining Lieutenant General Crall on stage are Lieutenant General Matos and Lieutenant General Chiroti for the presentation of the Information Awards. Additionally, joining the stage for the presentation of the 8 Intelligence Awards is Director of Intelligence, Major General Mark Cunningham. Our first award this evening is Lieutenant General Vincent R. Stewart, Intelligence Unit of the Year Award. We would like to thank Mantech for sponsoring the award and invite Master Gunnery Sergeant Luke Revel to the stage for the presentation of the award. The recipient of the Intelligence Unit of the Year Award is Marine Raider Support Group, Marine Special Operations Command. Marine Raider Support Group distinguished itself through exceptional professionalism, operational excellence, and unwavering dedication to mission accomplishment, earning recognition as the Marine Corps Intelligence Unit of the Year. Through superior intelligence support, innovative problem solving, and steadfast commitment to operational readiness, the unit consistently delivered critical capabilities that enhanced mission effectiveness and directly enabled special operations across the globe. Their collective performance, discipline, and devotion to excellence reflect the highest traditions of the Marine Corps and bring great credit upon Marine Forces Special Operations Command and the United States Marine Corps. Accepting the award is Marine Raider Support Group's Commanding Officer, Colonel Albert Goldberg. Next is the Lieutenant Colonel Michael Kazuski Marine Corps Intelligence Officer of the Year Award. We would like to thank Lockheed Martin for sponsoring the award and invite Lieutenant General Steve Rudder to the stage for the presentation of the award. The recipient of Lieutenant Colonel Kazuski Award is Major Hunter C. Harrell, 3rd Marine Raider Battalion, Marine Forces Special Operations Command. Major Harrell distinguished himself through superior leadership, operational excellence, and unwavering dedication to the intelligence profession, earning recognition as the Marine Corps Intelligence Officer of the Year. His exceptional performance, sound judgment, and commitment to mission accomplishment significantly enhanced intelligence operations and directly contributed to the success of his unit and their supported missions. Major Harrell's professionalism and steadfast devotion to duty reflect great credit upon himself and the 3rd Marine Raider Battalion. Next is the Identity and Attribution Activities Marine of the Year Award. We would like to thank Forterra for sponsoring the award and invite Mr. Gabe Skanga to the stage for the presentation of this award. The recipient of the Identity and Attribution Activities Marine of the Year Award is Staff Sergeant Kevin B. Allen, 22nd Marine Expeditionary Unit, 2nd Marine Expeditionary Force. Staff Sergeant Allen played a pivotal role in advancing identity and attribution capabilities as the IA-2 lab manager during operations aboard the 22nd MEU. He integrated biometric systems across 650 Marines and developed standard operating procedures that enhance force protection and intelligence collection. Through his leadership in producing and integrating multi-source identity materials, he strengthened operational readiness and delivered critical support to mission success. Next is the John Gunther Marine Corps Intelligence Civilian of the Year Award. We would like to thank Mantech and JCTM for sponsoring this award and invite Mr. Hank Hurt to the stage for presentation. The recipient of the Gunther Award is Mr. Cameron Harvey of the 700 Combat Support Team, Marine Corps Cyberspace Warfare Group. Mr. Cameron Harvey demonstrated exceptional intelligence analysis and leadership, applying advanced analytic solutions to resolve complex collection challenges and support multiple operational successes. His efforts enhance the intelligence effort against a sophisticated and difficult mission set, improving overall effectiveness. Through mentorship, humility, and professionalism, he strengthened his team's performance and upheld the highest standards of the Marine Corps. Next is the Master Gunnery Sergeant Samuel Plott Marine Corps Intelligence Staff Non-Commissioned Officer of the Year Award. We would like to thank JCS Solutions for sponsoring this award and invite Mr. Raji Biswada to the stage for the presentation of the award. The recipient of the Master Gunnery Sergeant Samuel Plott Marine Corps Intelligence Staff Non-Commissioned Officer of the Year Award goes to Gunnery Sergeant Brianna Ferguson of the 3rd Marine Raider Support Battalion, Marine Forces Special Operations Command. Gunnery Sergeant Ferguson demonstrated exceptional leadership, professionalism, and dedication to excellence, distinguishing herself as the premier intelligence staff non-commissioned officer across the entirety of the Marine Corps intelligence enterprise. Through her superior performance, mentorship, and unwavering commitment to mission accomplishment, she significantly enhanced intelligence operations and strengthened the readiness and effectiveness of her Marines. Her exemplary service and steadfast devotion to duty reflect great credit upon herself, 3rd Marine Raider Support Battalion, and the United States Marine Corps. Next is the Master Sergeant Charles Arndt Intelligence Non-Commissioned Officer of the Year Award. We would like to thank L3 Harris for sponsoring this award and invite Mr. Harry Phillips to the stage to present this award. The recipient of the Master Sergeant Arndt Award is Sergeant Dejoni P. Antle, Marine Corps Intelligence Activity. Sergeant Antle demonstrated exceptional leadership and analytical expertise, strengthening geospatial intelligence support by addressing critical manpower gaps and managing support to U.S. Africa Command and global exercises. She led the review and analysis of over 150 images, to develop expeditionary point of entry products, directly enhancing planning and decision-making for forward deployed Marines. Through her initiative, including the founding of the MCA Non-Commissioned Officer Council, she improved collaboration across the intelligence community and elevated intelligence support to the force. Next is the Lance Corporal James E. Swain Enlisted Intelligence Marine of the Year Award. We would like to thank Innovative Reasoning for sponsoring this award and invite Mr. Steve Mays to the stage for the presentation of the award. The recipient of the Lance Corporal Swain Award is Lance Corporal Johnny W. Schimmelman, 3rd Littoral Combat Team. Lance Corporal Schimmelman demonstrated exceptional intelligence support and initiative, delivering critical analysis and products that informed operations across the Indo-Pacific. His efforts enhanced maritime domain awareness and directly contributed to multiple major exercises, including Balikatan 25. Through his operational expertise, he strengthened intelligence capabilities and supported mission success in contested environments. Next is the Meteorology and Oceanography Marine of the Year Award. We would like to thank SciCorps for sponsoring the award and invite Mr. Mike Guadagnini to the stage to present this award. The winner of the METOC Marine of the Year is Sergeant Haley N. Witcher, Headquarters, 2nd Marine Expeditionary Brigade. Sergeant Witcher demonstrated outstanding performance and adaptability, providing critical support to multiple operations and exercises across U.S. Northern Command, European Command, and Southern Command. Her expertise enhanced training, improved safety, and directly contributed to mission success alongside joint and multinational partners. Through her dedication and versatility, she strengthened operational readiness and delivered meaningful impact across a wide range of missions. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a round of applause for the Intelligence Award recipients. We now continue this evening's events by recognizing the exceptional accomplishments of those who have distinguished themselves in the communications sector. The next award is the Lieutenant Colonel Kevin M. Shea Memorial Unit of the Year Award. We would like to thank L3 Harris for sponsoring the award and invite Mr. Harry Phillips to the stage for the presentation. The winner of Lieutenant Colonel Shea Award is Marine Wing Communications Squadron 38, 3rd Marine Aircraft Wing. Marine Wing Communications Squadron 38 distinguished itself through innovative leadership and execution, advancing expeditionary command and control capabilities across the Marine Corps. Through Project Dynamis, Balikatan 25 integration, and Thunderstruck, the squadron accelerated kill chains, enhanced maritime domain awareness, and established new standards for tactical communications in contested environments. Their efforts directly improved operational effectiveness, delivered combat-credible capabilities, and set the benchmark for the future of Marine Corps communications. Next is the General Alfred M. Gray Award. We would like to thank Q Intel for sponsoring this award and invite Chief Warrant Officer 4 Damon Matthews, United States Marine Corps retired, to the stage for the presentation. The winner of the General Alfred M. Gray Award is Captain Trevor R. Pace, 26th Marine Expeditionary Unit. Captain Pace demonstrated exceptional leadership and technical expertise as communications officer for the 26th Marine Expeditionary Unit, consistently performing at a level above his rank. His planning and execution of complex communication networks were critical to the success of multiple major exercises, directly enhancing operational effectiveness and interoperability. Through his mentorship and innovation, he strengthened his unit's capabilities and made a lasting impact across the Marine Corps. Next is the Chief Warrant Officer 5, Brian Joe Granero, Restricted Officer Communications Award. We would like to thank Linchpin Solutions for sponsoring this award and invite Mr. Eddie Pena, CEO of Linchpin Solutions, and Colonel Scott Granero, son of Chief Warrant Officer 5 Brian Joe Granero, and representing the Granero family, to the stage for the presentation of this award. Chief Warrant Officer 5 Granero's wife is also joining us to present the award. The winner of the Chief Warrant Officer 5 Granero Award is Chief Warrant Officer 2 Benjamin J. Rand, Marine Forces Europe Command. Chief Warrant Officer 2 Rand distinguished himself through exceptional leadership and technical expertise, advancing commercial satellite communications capabilities that significantly enhanced operational effectiveness and command and control across the Marine Corps. His efforts directly strengthened communications at the forward edge and improved force resilience. Additionally, he spearheaded the development of a commercial satellite communications operators course, training Marines and elevating expeditionary communications readiness across the force. Next is the James Hamilton Information Technology Management Civilian Marine of the Year Award. We would like to thank Persistent Systems and invite Mr. Luke Wood to the stage for the presentation of this award. The winner of the James Hamilton Award is Mr. Keith Kauwe of Marine Forces Pacific. Mr. Kauwe demonstrated exceptional technical expertise and leadership in managing critical IT modernization efforts for MAR-4PAC, ensuring mission continuity and enhancing operational capability across the Indo-Pacific. He led complex SCIF upgrades, expanded secure collaborative environments, and sustained communication support for over 200 users during high-tempo operations. His strategic vision and unwavering dedication significantly strengthened command capabilities and directly contributed to MAR-4PAC and Indo-PACOM mission success. Next is the Private First Class Littleton Non-Commissioned Officer Award for Operational Communications Excellence. We would like to thank Lumbee IT Solutions and SES Space and Defense and invite Mr. Caleb Malcolm and Mr. Scott Tatum to the stage for the presentation of this award. The winner of the PFC Littleton NCO Award for Communications Excellence is Sergeant Landon A. Wilkes, G6, 2nd Marine Expeditionary Force. Sergeant Wilkes displayed superior technical mastery while driving the integration of advanced network technologies that enhanced resilience and effectiveness across the MEF's communications architecture. His efforts strengthened command and control in contested environments and played a critical role in the transition to the modernized Marine Corps tactical grid. Through his initiative and performance under pressure, he elevated communications readiness and delivered reliable support to forward deployed forces. Next is the Private First Class Littleton Staff Non-Commissioned Officer Award for Operational Communications Excellence. We would like to thank RTX for sponsoring this award and invite Mr. Ryan Curry for the presentation of the award. The winner of the 2025 Private First Class Herbert A. Littleton Staff Non-Commissioned Officer Award for Communications Excellence is presented to Gunnery Sergeant Dieter G. Weisner, 1st Marine Raider Battalion, Marine Corps Forces, Special Operations Command. What's that? He's not here. Sorry. Next is the PFC Littleton Non-Commissioned Officer Award for Electronics Maintenance Excellence. We would like to thank FCN Incorporated for sponsoring this award and invite Mr. Rhett Jones to the stage for the presentation of this award. The winner of the PFC Littleton NCO Award for Electronics Maintenance Excellence is Sergeant Dylan T. Yates, 12th Marine Littoral Regiment, 3rd Marine Division. Sergeant Yates distinguished himself through outstanding performance and ingenuity, leading critical maintenance efforts that restored vital communication systems and saved over $1.1 million in repair costs. His advanced troubleshooting skills and innovative use of additive manufacturing significantly enhanced operational readiness and reduced downtime across 2MEF. Through his dedication and problem-solving ability, he strengthened Marine Corps communications capabilities and set a new standard for maintenance excellence. Next is the PFC Littleton Staff Non-Commissioned Officer Award for Electronics Maintenance Excellence. We would like to thank the Brigadier General John Thomas Trust and Tanium for sponsoring this award and invite Brigadier General John Thomas and Mr. Ed Debish to present. The winner of the PFC Littleton Staff NCO Award for Electronics Maintenance Excellence is Staff Sergeant Brendan B. Kuhlman, 12th Marine Littoral Regiment, 3rd Marine Division. Staff Sergeant Kuhlman distinguished himself through exceptional performance and leadership, advancing electronics maintenance capabilities and setting a new standard of excellence within the AN TPS-80 community. His efforts significantly improved equipment readiness and had a lasting impact across the Marine Corps. Through his dedication and innovation, he strengthened operational effectiveness and ensured future reliability for critical fire support systems. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a round of applause for the Communications Award recipients. As we continue this evening's celebration, we will now recognize those who have demonstrated remarkable excellence in the area of information. Next is the Information Unit of the Year Award. We would like to thank COLSA for sponsoring this award and invite Mr. Jerry Reed to the stage for presentation. The winner of the Information Unit of the Year Award is 2nd Marine Expeditionary Force Information Group. 2nd Marine Information Group demonstrated exceptional innovation and integration, advancing a scalable information warfare construct that enabled joint force operations across competition and crisis. Through the development and employment of information combat elements and multi-domain task units, 2MIG enhanced decision advantage, synchronized operations, and delivered real-world support to combatant commands. Their efforts established a repeatable model for information as a warfighting function and set the standard for future Marine Corps operations. Accepting the award on behalf of the 2nd Marine Expeditionary Force Information Group is Colonel Ian Fletcher, accompanied by additional members of 2nd MIG. Next is the Cyberspace Warfare Officer of the Year Award. We would like to thank Spry Methods for sponsoring this award and invite Mr. Stuart Nachman to the stage to present the award. The Cyberspace Warfare Officer of the Year is Captain Joshua Diaz, 8th Communications Battalion, 2nd Marine Expeditionary Force. Captain Diaz demonstrated exceptional leadership and innovation, transforming Company D into a highly capable cyber force and integrating it into joint cyber command and control operations. He established a fully compliant cyber warfare workforce program, led mission success across multiple major exercises and real-world operations, and advanced capabilities by modernizing the MEF Security Operations Center and executing the first active internal countermeasures mission. Next is the Cyberspace Restricted Officer of the Year Award. We would like to thank Curtis Wright for sponsoring this award and invite Lieutenant Colonel Jeff Nelson to the stage for the presentation of this award. The Information Warfare Restricted Officer of the Year is Chief Warrant Officer 3, Anthony K. Franchi. Chief Warrant Officer 3 Franchi demonstrated exceptional leadership and technical expertise, advancing Marine Corps offensive cyberspace and information warfare capabilities. He played a key role in operationalizing the Information Warfare Center, establishing 2 MEF Information Group cross-functional teams, and developing training that enabled expeditionary cyber operations across the force. His efforts strengthened integration with the joint force and enhanced the Marine Corps' ability to operate and succeed in the information environment. Next is the Information Civilian of the Year Award. We would like to thank CGI for sponsoring this award and invite Mrs. Jessica Schwart to the stage for the presentation of this award. The Information Civilian of the Year Award recipient is Mr. Ruben Acosta, Marine Corps Information Operations Center, Marine Corps Information Command. Ms. Jennifer Acosta will be accepting the award on behalf of Mr. Acosta, who is unable to attend this evening. Mr. Acosta demonstrated exceptional skill in advancing operations security through the integration of the multi-domain threat assessment concept and delivering critical assessments to commanders across multiple operations. He led the first MDAT deployments in support of U.S. Southern Command, enhancing threat analysis and operational decision-making. Through his efforts, he strengthened Marine Corps operations security capabilities and established a lasting impact across the force. Next is the Cyberspace Warfare Enlisted Marine of the Year Award. We would like to thank Leidos for sponsoring this award and invite Mr. Chris Jameson to the stage to present the award. The Cyberspace Warfare Enlisted Marine of the Year is Lance Corporal Dragan S. Welton, 1st Marine Battalion, 1st Network Battalion, Marine Corps Cyberspace Operations Group. Lance Corporal Welton demonstrated exceptional performance and versatility, enhancing defensive cyberspace operations and supporting mission success across multiple operations, including Balikatan 25. His expertise in threat intelligence and host analysis enabled timely support to forward units and strengthened enterprise network security. Through his initiative and contributions, he improved operational effectiveness and safeguarded critical Marine Corps systems. Next is the Cyberspace Warfare Non-Commissioned Officer of the Year Award. We would like to thank Knowledge Management Incorporated for sponsoring this award and invite Mr. Jeff Nelson to the stage for the presentation of this award. The Cyberspace Warfare NCO of the Year Award is presented to Sergeant Charles A. Grubbs, 3rd Cyber Warfare Company, 3rd Marine Expeditionary Force Information Group. Sergeant Grubbs demonstrated exceptional initiative by developing and implementing a defensive cyber employment concept that doubled defendable terrain while reducing deployed requirements for expeditionary networks. He enhanced battlespace visibility across multiple MEFs and provided critical post-mission analysis that informed future counter-reconnaissance operations. Through his efforts in standardizing tactics and creating field-ready guidance, he strengthened unit readiness and advanced enterprise-wide cyber capabilities. Next is the Cyberspace Warfare Staff Non-Commissioned Officer of the Year Award. We would like to thank Anduril Industries for sponsoring this award and invite Mr. Clay Coppernoll to the stage for the presentation of the award. The 2025 Cyberspace Warfare Staff Non-Commissioned Officer of the Year Award is presented to Master Sergeant Kevin M. Coppola, Marine Air Ground Task Force Training Command, Marine Corps Air Ground Combat Center. Master Sergeant Coppola demonstrated exceptional leadership and innovation, establishing the foundation for cyber training by integrating multi-domain operations into service-level curricula and advancing the persistent cyber training environment. He engineered a dynamic threat environment that improved the resilience of over 10,000 Marines across multiple regiments and served as the lead technical advisor for a $2.3 million joint training initiative. Through his efforts, he significantly enhanced Marine Corps cyber training capabilities and strengthened readiness across the force. Next is the Maritime Space Officer of the Year Award. We would like to thank Viasat for sponsoring this award and invite Mr. Jim Robinson to the stage for the presentation of the award. The 2025 Maritime Space Officer of the Year Award is presented to Major Christoph M. Almeida, Marine Corps Forces Space Command. Lieutenant Colonel Austin Aubry will be accepting the award on behalf of Major Almeida, who is unable to attend this evening. Major Almeida demonstrated exceptional leadership and initiative, transforming the Marine Space Detachment into a deployment-ready force, advancing expeditionary space capabilities across the Fleet Marine Force. He led rapid planning and deployment efforts, successfully executing space operations in support of U.S. Spacecom within 96 hours of tasking. Next is the Influence Non-Commissioned Officer of the Year Award. We would like to thank the Strategic Resilience Group for sponsoring this award and invite Mr. Louis Gayton to the stage for the presentation of the award. The Influence NCO of the Year is Sergeant Miles B. Bolaños, 1st Information Maneuver Company. Sergeant Bolaños demonstrated exceptional leadership and analytical skill, delivering critical civil reconnaissance and information assessments that strengthened joint and partner operations across the Indo-Pacific. His efforts enhanced interoperability with Philippine military and government agencies and informed planning across governance and infrastructure sectors. Through his contributions to information maneuver and integrated exercises, he expanded operational capacity and advanced Marine Corps influence capabilities. Next is the Influence Staff Non-Commissioned Officer of the Year Award. We would like to thank Leidos for supporting this award and invite Chris Jamieson to the stage for the presentation of the award. The Influence Staff Non-Commissioned Officer of the Year Award is presented to Staff Sergeant Jamar J. Jones, 2nd Marine Raider Battalion, Marine Corps Special Operations Command. Staff Sergeant Jones distinguished himself through superior leadership, initiative, and mastery of influence operations, earning recognition as the Influence Staff Non-Commissioned Officer of the Year. Through his expertise and innovative approach, he enhanced operational effectiveness and enhanced the Marine Corps' ability to operate in complex information environments. His professionalism, dedication, and unwavering commitment to mission accomplishment reflect great credit upon himself, 2nd Marine Raider Battalion, Marine Forces Special Operations Command, and the United States Marine Corps. Next is the Influence Officer of the Year Award. We would like to thank Mantech for sponsoring this award and invite Colonel Brian Rideout to the stage for the presentation of the award. The Influence Officer of the Year Award is presented to Major Jason K. Mahuna, G39 Marine Corps Forces Pacific. Major Mahuna demonstrated visionary leadership, reshaping information warfare across the Indo-Pacific through the development of the first ever Theater Annex I and detailed planning frameworks that guided operations from assessment to execution. His efforts aligned information operations with complex service and joint campaigns, directly supporting U.S. Indo-PACOM and enabling strategic objectives. Through his expertise and impact, he advanced the Marine Corps' information capabilities and set the standard for influence operations at the theater level. Next is the Marine Corps Information Environment Enterprise Technical Leadership Award. We would like to thank Amazon Web Services for sponsoring this award and invite Mr. Patrick Zanalotti to the stage for the presentation of the award. The recipient of the Marine Corps Information Environment Enterprise Technical Leadership Award is Chief Warrant Officer 5, Daniel R. Mitchell, G9, Marine Corps Forces Cyberspace Command. Chief Warrant Officer 5 Mitchell demonstrated exceptional leadership and technical impact, advancing cyberspace and information capabilities across MARFOR Cyber, MARFOR Space, and Marine Corps Information Command. His innovation and directly enhanced Marine Corps warfighting through the integration of artificial intelligence and emerging technologies. Through his vision and influence, he strengthened information operations and set a lasting standard for technical leadership across the force. The final award tonight is the Marine Corps Information Environment Enterprise Innovation Award. We would like to thank Bay Systems for sponsoring this award and invite Mr. Joe Kerr to the stage for the presentation of the award. The Marine Corps Information Environment Enterprise Innovation Award is presented to Lieutenant Colonel Austin J. Obrey, Marine Corps Forces Space Command. Major Obrey demonstrated exceptional innovation and leadership, conceptualizing and fielding an expeditionary space domain awareness system that enhanced U.S. Spacecom's operational capabilities. He integrated commercial technologies to deliver a first-of-its-kind solution, accelerating development and strengthening Marine Corps space contributions to joint operations. His efforts improved space domain awareness and positioned the joint force to better achieve and maintain space superiority. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a round of applause for all of the Information Group Award recipients. Ladies and gentlemen, to conclude the presentation of awards for the night, please join me in inviting Lieutenant General Chiroti. Tried my best, sir. It was a lot.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, a hand for Master Sergeant Behringer, please. Now, the beauty of being in charge is that I always have the last word. And so for the two general officers who wanted to poke fun at me tonight, too bad. But Jay, when you're done with the box, let me have it back and I'll take it. Those are valuable magazines and videos, so thank you. No, truly. Dennis, I know now why you were chosen to be the honored guest. So thank you so much for the words, truly inspiring and really reflective of your years of experience in this realm. So thank you so much. And Jay and Kim, thank you so much for being here co-hosting with us tonight. Truly an amazing evening. We can find some more awards you like, but I don't think we have any more to give out. So thank you. And to all of you, I know everybody's in a rush for that NFL draft, so we'll cut it short. But thank you so much for always being here. Thank you for supporting us. We look forward to seeing you next week at Modern Day Marine. Semper Fidelis. Good night.